Well, coming next, I'm joined now by the Times royal correspondent and author of Courtiers, The Hidden Power Behind the Crown, Valentine Lowe, plus our pack is still here, Anne Widdecombe, Richard Tyson, Paul Rowan, Adrian. So, Valentine, you're over in America at the moment with promoting your book. Fascinating piece in the New York Times has just come out. Headlined, Has Prince Harry's confessional tour run its course? Even in the United States, the New York Times says, which has a high tolerance for redemptive stories about overcoming trauma and family dysfunction, the tide seems to be turning. It's one thing to be criticised, it's another to be openly ridiculed. That's pretty heavy coming from the New York Times.
It is, because they would be very much on the Harry and Meghan side. But one does sense that, well, there's still, quite a strong bedrock of opinion in favour of them, that they are less popular than they were over here. And, there's only so much moaning that you can put up with, isn't there?
Right. I completely agree. I mean, how do you keep doing it? Where is it? Where can they go? They've trashed all their family repeatedly. There's no one left to trash. What about Prince Andrew? What impact is all his scandal having? Does it really resonate in America in the same way, even though it arguably is a lot more serious?
I don't think it does quite in the same way, because it's sort of not really an ongoing soap opera, is it? The good thing about Harry and Meghan is that there's such a strong narrative drive there, isn't it, to keep everyone interested. Whereas Andrew, he's just a mess who messed up and sort of covered himself and the family in shame. But it doesn't really go anywhere.
Do you think either of them, Valentine, will be at the coronation, either Prince Andrew or Harry and Meghan?
I suspect Prince Andrew will be. I think the King will invite him, and he, if invited, he'll definitely be there. I think in terms of Harry and Meghan, I think they'll certainly be invited because for King Charles not to invite his son would really be seen as sort of petty and vindictive and not in the spirit of reconciliation.
I wouldn't invite one of my sons if they'd done that to the family. I can tell you. They'd be absolutely NFI.